And welcome in, everyone. As you haven't missed much so far, we're in the first inning, no score. Stepping up now, Whit Merrifield. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Sent on the ground out to second. Pedroia is able to get there, and he's set down, one away. Digging.
Nicky Lopez.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down. Go down 1-2-3. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Stepping into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Fly ball out to right field. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Verdugo ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag from Perez. He's out at the plate. 1 left for the Red Sox. Still. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
2-2 to Hunter Dozier.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
He stays alive, still 2-2. The pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. There to make the catch is Lopez for the first out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, JD.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. McBroom is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter.
Striding in for Boston, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Soler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now at the plate, Ryan McBroom.
Your attention, please.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
3rd inning, no score to this point. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Batting 9.
So 2 away here in the Kansas City 3rd, and that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. 1 and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking at his career totals, Gordon brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. The 1-2 fouled away. The 1-2 breezes him, a strikeout looking. AC down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The catcher, Christian.
Stepping in, Christian Vasquez, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. The 1-1 home. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. 1st and 2nd looks like a big inning could be brewing.
At the plate, Dustin Pedroia. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. All set for the start of the fourth, and set to go is the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fouled off. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting.
In now, Nicky Lopez, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. 1-2 the counts of the Royals shortstop.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress. Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Here's another 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now batting.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Line to the right side. Soler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. In is Jorge.
Let's play ball. Ladies and gentlemen.
1-1.
Nope, that's down.
Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field. Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Hunter Dozier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Now a swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
Designated hitter.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now. And the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, J.D. Martinez. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
The designated hitter.
So digging in now, Bobby Dahlbeck. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1-1. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Into the box, Christian Vasquez. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan McBroom. He'll get it started in the Kansas City 6th. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at, and the count moves full. Edward Olivares, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Fly ball right down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edward Olivares, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat, and he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 4.
Standing in, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gordon's after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
At the plate, Alex Verdugo. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Olivares has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1 home. Line toward the alley and left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Here he comes again. 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. The 1-2. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Soler going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, number 14 on the season, as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Mike Montgomery is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. In now, Bobby Dahlbeck. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the Sox. They score 4 times on 4 base hits. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
2 strikes.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is on the ground over to first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Josh Bell the next to hit. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. He's 3 for 15. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's gone into the monster seats. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. Lifted into center field. Olivares is there, and he has it for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Jackie Bradley Jr. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Rolled slowly to first. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Dustin Pedroia. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo. But a good play by the first baseman to speed. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Now here it comes.
Ball. Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Digging in to try it again, Franco. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Pretty. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gordon is there. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Kyle Zimmer enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. At the plate now, J.D. Martinez. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
At the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Soler on the move. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the eighth to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well. Jesse Hahn comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Sent on the ground out to second. Merrifield scoops it up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the... Striding in once again, Ryan McBroom starting things for his... The 2-1. Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. Scooped up. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. Ready once again, Edward Olivares. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. 3-2, a full count to the Royals center fielder. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Served out to left off the end of the bat. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Pedroia On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Bo Sox rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Robert Stock gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Brad Keller couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks.